Got the mac and cheese, air fried, just made it again. I'm not gonna really get a good. I realized I still had some cheese left over, so I was like, you know what? It's gonna make some mac and cheese. Only thing is, had to use protein penne, because that's what we had in there. All right. Cheesy, well seasoned. Y'all can't tell me this. Now, is it as good as the one I made for me and Swanee? No. And that's because, for one, I used a superior pasta noodle, cavatappi, the little twirly screw-like pasta. Is way superior than elbow, is way superior than this, which is penne. Also, the ratios of the milk and the cream and all that stuff was on point, you know. The amount of cheese used also was on point. But even with that being said, this still is extremely cheesy. A complaint I would say I have is that it's slightly more salty on this one. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't cooking with love like I was with the other one. I just was cooking it, trying to hurry up so I can make a video, you know? So. I didn't take as much time with it as I do. So I got another pan in there. I made it after this one. And of course, I'm going to eat that one. Well, we never know. We never know. But I noticed that, you know, when I'm with Swanee, my appetite isn't exactly the same. I get fuller faster, or I just don't care to eat as much because I don't want to be, you know, because it's not like I can just retreat and just go sit down and just stay still, you know. She's going to want to get up and move around and do stuff. And try eating and being full, then you got to sit there and go walk and do a lot of stuff. You don't want to be bothered, you know, so maybe that's part of it. Man, I'm gonna say though, not just macaroni, but cheese in general. You have to really be a huge lover of cheese to make this cheesy ass mac and cheese. And if you're lactose intolerant, then I would steer clear because you're gonna be hitting that bathroom. But But even then, this kind of mac and cheese is so good, you'd risk it even if you was lactose intolerant. But one of the main points of making this video, besides the fact of just being hungry and eating, because this is a food challenge at the end of the day, is that there's this hate that's coming with the usage of the air fryer. Like, oh man, everybody want to put everything in the air fryer, blah blah blah. I done made mac and cheese on a stovetop regular. I've made it in a crock pot. I've made it in the air fryer, the oven, you know. It is good always. It is good always, you know. You're not gonna get that baked goodness using the air fryer, using a crock pot, obviously. But you still get a tasty product, all the same. The oven is the go-to definitive way of getting that nice southern baked mac and cheese, baby. Stovetop is just quick and easy. You cut out the steps of baking it, and maybe even certain ingredients that are meant for the baking process. But it's still very, very delicious, you know. Air fried. I know it's supposed to be more so like a fryer, but we all know it acts a little bit more similarly to an oven. But be that as it may, it's faster. It does the job, right? I've already said countless times when eating pizza and then doing leftover videos, how I'm reheating my pizzas with an air fryer. You can't beat it. Yeah, you could do the oven. Again, you can do like the skillet thing. I seen Ben Dean do that, you know what I'm saying? I tried that method before too, but the air fryer is just my favorite preferred method. That microwave shit gotta go though. You only use a microwave when you ain't got no other appliances, like if you're at a hotel or something. But if you're at home and you got the stuff, got a little time, why not? So it's definitely the best tool to use when reheating pizza, in my opinion. Baking mac and cheese, as proven here, this is my second time doing it. Can I confirm or deny if it's better or if it's equal parts the same as an oven? Not necessarily, but it's baked. Put it like this. When making baked mac and cheese, what are you doing, right? You're taking something that's already cooked, the noodles, cheese sauce or whatever. You got cheese sprinkled on top. You're melting the cheese on top. That's it. That's literally all you're doing. You don't need 50 years of time to do that, you know? Obviously, the bigger the pan and things like that, the longer it will take, because you want to make sure everything is... But literally all you're doing is melting the cheese. You get that nice little cheese crust top that my uncle don't like. I always like to poke fun of him when I'm eating this, because that's kind of crazy. Like, that's like literally the best part, but but it serves a purpose. It was in there for like what, maybe 5 minutes. I wasn't timing it, I never do, but I don't think it was in there for 10 minutes. It had to be at least 5 minutes. 3, 4, 5 minutes. And out comes out this cheesy deliciousness. And with it being summertime, AC's not being able to keep up with the extreme heats of the bayou, baby. Guess what? Air fryer came in clutch. Y'all can sit there and burn yourself if y'all want to. If I was living by myself, that'd be a different story. I'd sacrifice it, but even then I wouldn't want to do that because I hate being hot. more than anybody else in the family. I like to be cold. So if you don't like using air fryers for everything, as people like to say, that's fine. What I'm simply doing is just saying, don't be such a hater and ruining other people's fun because that's what they want to do. You know? Because it serves its purpose. It melts the cheese. It comes out gooey and cheesy and delicious. And that's it. But I'm curious though. I want to make a lasagna with this size pan because it can fit in the air fryer, obviously. And I want to make lasagna, and I want to try to do lasagna in the air fryer, and hell, even baked spaghetti. You know, let me some baked spaghetti and stuff. And I want to see how they turn out in the air fryer. So people trying to come at people for using appliances that was meant for cooking is crazy as hell. Only time you should be side-eyeing people is they use a microwave for everything. Or people that eat boiled chicken. Because, yeah, that's diabolical. But at the same time, it's your kitchen, your body, it's your food, you know, your family, whatever. So at the same time, it doesn't matter what other people think. And people want to come at me because, why you always talking about people, what they eat or whatever, or you always throwing an opinion? Because people come at me. People always used to come at me for every little thing I did or whatever, and they never asked for their opinion. So what I do, I stick up for myself. You gonna talk crap to me? I'm gonna talk crap to you. But it's all love, all the same, because I don't care. Oh, one more thing I want to say before I get out of here. I didn't have no more Kobe Jack blocks, obviously, because that was the cheese I used to coat the top, because it gives a better contrast of color with the brown and the little light spots of like yellow and white, because the cheese is marbled or whatever. It just looks prettier than if it was just like a solid color of white or a solid color of yellow or something. But we had cheese slices, Kobe Jack cheese slices. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna break the cheese slices up to fit into my little cheese grater, and I'm gonna see if I can shred that. And it actually worked. It actually worked. So, hey. Oh man. Now I can't confirm or deny if I'll eat anything else later today. But this is damn good. Should I give y'all the last bite? Come on. But I got this shit down to a science. Excuse my language. I got this down to a science. I used to stress about, oh my God, mac and cheese, how do I make it? Am I using the right cheese? The milk? No, we're good. We're good. Easy. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Till next time, peace out. Bro, I said peace out. You fucking kidding me? Oh, wait.